don't even know where to start really. Hey everybody, it's AyeeHolla, and today I am doing a well-needed but extremely dreaded video for sure. It is my story on why I had to drop out my dream school. So, not exactly a fun, exciting topic for today, but it's squeaky. It is for sure well needed. So over the last few months, I've been getting a lot of questions on why I'm not in school right now, why I'm back in my hometown, why I'm not studying anymore, where am I, what am I doing? For those who know, I went to University of Kentucky. I've made a few videos on it before, and recently in the comments below, I've gotten, can we do collabs? How is it sophomore year? Other questions that I just can't answer or I can't respond to because I'm not in school right now. So I'm here to tell you guys why and the full story and what I'm doing next. University of Kentucky was my dream school. Like, my eyes just brighten up when I even talk about it because I love that school so much. My parents took me to Florida because I wanted to go to school in the warmth, of course. And on my way down, we stopped in Kentucky, and I was attached since freshman year. During my application process, I truly put all my time and effort into this one school. Really did not apply to any other schools. I was like, if I get in, hip hip hooray. If I don't get in, then you know what, like, fuck it, I guess I'm not going to school. All the other schools, I don't even know what schools I got accepted into. Like, I would literally just toss acceptance letter, like, I don't even care, I'm going to Kentucky, like. But my downfall was that in high school, I did everything I needed to do to get by, but I didn't go the extra mile that I could have. I didn't apply to all the scholarships. I didn't really care about deadlines. If a deadline was the next day, I'd be like, well, it looks like I'm just not going to do it. I didn't have that grind and determination to get to that level, to get all the money I could, to get merit scholarships for having really good grades, taking ACT scores seriously. I just did what I had to do to get by. Going into school freshman year, I knew my family would have a little bit of a hard time. We had too much money to get a lot of money from FAFSA, and the school was not giving me too much money because I had a decent GPA but a terrible ACT score, and I did a lot of extracurricular activities, but they can't just give you a full ride based on extracurricular activities. Kentucky was around $30,000 for me, so who has $30,000 just to pull out their butt crack? Not I. So I got 2 jobs when I was down there. I started off as soon as possible, got 2 jobs. I was working and trying to help pay tuition, also on top of like anything I needed. So if I needed groceries, I'd pay for it myself, or if I needed books, I'd pay for it myself. First semester, I was able to borrow money from a family member to support me. Now you're probably thinking, why didn't you just get a loan? Everyone gets a loan in college. Yeah, debt will meet you in the future, but you could have just gotten a loan. No, I couldn't have, because I couldn't get a loan for myself because I don't have credit. I don't have any credit, so I couldn't get a personal loan, and my parents don't have the best credit, so I was unable to get them as a co-signer. Nobody else wants to co-sign someone like you. That's so much responsibility to have on you. But like, say that person often runs away, then that co-signer has all the responsibility for your money. So no one would co-sign me. Basically, I had no choice but to pay whatever was left out of pocket. Because at that time, there was not to like give away all like my family drama or whatever, but there was job issues and illnesses. I couldn't necessarily get me through school, and also I have a little sister. They have to pay for stuff for her too. Like, I'm not an only child that's just, I need this, I need this, I need this. I was stuck at the end of spring semester. I was not able to register classes because they're like, you can't come here next fall to be a sophomore if you can't pay for spring semester. A panic moment in my heart, like, I won't be able to go back to my dream school because of I can't get a loan. I could have been applying for scholarships, but that was your freshman year, you just want to experience. And I was in so many clubs and I was experiencing college life. Like I wasn't getting into trouble. I was getting good grades. But I wasn't focusing necessarily on how am I going to come back. I just thought we'd find a way because we always found a way. I kind of left school saying bye to my friends and then being like, see you next year. And me kind of being like, I really don't know. So as summer went on and I kind of was putting off school, like my parents will find a way, they'll find a way, they'll find a way. So at the end of the summer, I kind of just took in that I wasn't going back to school. There's something in my mind telling me like, I'm going back, but like that slowly started to deteriorate. Getting into that school was probably one top 3 of the happiest moments of my life. Like I absolutely love that school and I'm not gonna like front on the school. Like it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. Like it was that and more. Like my teachers loved me. I met some of my best friends there. Like my dorm was nice, although I did have a crazy roommate first semester. Like it taught me so much, and being in that school just brought me so much joy, and it literally changed me. Like leaving really taught me like values and happiness and what it feels like to be on my own and independent, and just made me feel good about myself. So then leaving that and having to come back home where I necessarily wasn't as happy. I was dealing with depression at home and just like being in the same town for literally from birth to when you're 18 and you go to college, you're just surrounded by the same things and there's no different, and you're just trapped in a way. And to know that I was just gonna go back and be there tore me apart. And knowing that I would have no friends, like all my friends were going back to school. I was just watching all the Snapchats and social media of my friends leaving for college. Yes, I can't even explain it, but I was so depressed. Like I stopped working. It did not give me any motivation to continue to work. I just stopped working, kind of stopped talking to people, stayed off social media, and just really shut down because I was that sad and that like what is this? Like I get into this beautiful dream school, but money stops me. Like money literally makes the world go round. A piece of paper makes the world go round. There are reasons why, like my parents have bad credit. There's reasons why I could have got more scholarships, but I am extremely proud of myself and my self-growth that I got from not going back to school and staying home for a year. Come to August, I started getting different jobs. I started snapping back into gears. Like I need to pay this off so I can go back. Like I need to start paying it off because I had to pay it off regardless, but like I want to pay it back and save so that I can go back next year. There was a point in my life where I was just, I'm going to pay it off and then I'm just done. I'm done with school. So I was finding all the job opportunities and I was making I was getting job. Like currently I am working 5 jobs. And you're like, whoa, what the? How are you working 12 jobs? It was wake up, work, go to sleep, work, like work. And I was building up my resume, doing all these dance jobs because I am a arts administration major and a dance minor. So I was building up my dance resume and building up my resume in general just to have jobs in the future. And I was like, this is working. Like I don't need school. Like what I want to do, I want to open a dance studio. That doesn't necessarily require school. If I make enough money to open my own studio and get the experience from me taking classes, me researching, everything I need to learn is online. So I was like, I don't need a degree. I don't need to follow this stigma of that school is needed to get a job. Like I'm in the arts industry. I can do it on my own. Until I was working at World Market and there was a man that I worked with and he was 40 years old and he got laid off from his culinary job. And he was like, you gotta get that degree. Like whatever you're doing, like I thought the same thing. Like I'm just being a chef for my life. Like I love cooking, but I'm working this part-time job at World Market and I just got laid off of my other main job and it's not enough to provide for my family and I cannot find another job without a degree. That made me think like that little piece of paper, especially being African American female in society today, will control my life. It will help me. So I started working and paying off more of my tuition. But I just want people to take from this video that college is not for everyone. It's not financially for everyone. It's not mentally for everyone. It's stressful. It's not good on your mental health. College is not for everyone. There's such a stigma around doing this. You have this many years of high school, this many years of college. You go to grad school, you go to dentistry school, you go to law school. College is not going anywhere. If you need to take a gap year and you need to work, you want to take a gap year and you want to travel, do that. That degree is not going anywhere. It might delay you on getting your big job that you want, but if it's messing with your happiness, relax. Just relax, because college will be there. Money, you have to work for. Happiness, you need to bring for yourself. You can't just jump into stuff without having a plan. And that's really what I did. And first semester, I bought myself an Apple computer, a new camera to do YouTube, a car so I can get around. I am extremely proud of myself for doing that, for balancing these jobs, for finding happiness again. I paint more, I'm dancing more, I'm just a happier, more laid back person. And my friends come back from school and they're like, whoa, like, where's the, like, not where's the person we know and love, but they're like, you have calmed down and matured so much, because I used to be like, ha, like at all times. You need to have the mentality of like, no matter what happens, I'm a baddie and I'm going to slay whatever happens. Like, if you don't have that mentality, if you're just sad all the time, nothing good will come but more sadness. You're just going to drain yourself more and more and more. I have the mentality like, I'm going to kill this shit. I am a baddie. I'm happy with my life. I don't need this degree. Like, it will come when it comes. I don't need to be stressing right now. I'm 20 years old. You need to have a special mentality to just grow. Don't let society put you in a box that you need to go to a big school. Go to a community school. Don't be ashamed. You're still getting that piece of paper that everyone needs. Just get your money. My definition of success isn't being in debt for the rest of my life and just making sure I have a big fancy job as soon as I get out of college, because 9 times out of 10 you don't have a big fancy job as soon as you get out of college. You're broke and living at your mom's house. So success is being happy and being free, because I struggled with happiness for so long, and just for another thing to come crashing down and fucking up my happiness, sorry for my language, but like messing with my happiness just, man, made me grow to another level. Like, if it's not for you, it's not for you, and you are in control of your own life. Make those money moves. No Cardi B, but make them. In conclusion, that sounds like an essay. In conclusion, I have decided I am going to go back to University of Kentucky, but I spend literally 4 to 6 hours a day filling out scholarships so that my family doesn't have to struggle, so I don't have to stress in paying them off. I have all my different jobs. My money goes straight to tuition. I spend a little bit of money on saving up for vacations or like makeup products. My meaning of success is being happy with myself, happy with my lifestyle, because you're not guaranteed anything with a degree necessarily. But if you're happy with your life decisions, you will come out happy. Now, there's so many kids in this situation that I can relate to. My best friend is in the same situation, and like, I did not want to make this video because I was like, people are going to judge me for being a college dropout, and they will have stuff to say, but like, this is a part of my life and this is my channel and this happens to a whole bunch of people, so like, why not put my story out there as well? I'm surprised I did not cry in this video because I'm so passionate about my future, and so I will keep you guys updated. Thank you for watching. As of now, I am a college dropout. I do plan on being back, but I am taking and accepting how life is being thrown at me, and I'm gonna make the best out of it. And that is a life lesson to take away. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Enjoying the Holla Squad. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I love questions. I love talking to people. I love talking to you guys. But Holla back.